Hello, and today I would like to talk about a book review that I have been reading for a couple years, and I feel this book is useful not only because of the simplicity of the book, but however it gives you a broader idea of what is your main concern in life. Like in this book, the things you can see only when you slow down. By Haemin Sunim, is written by a South Korean monk. And what I generally like about this book is the quotes they have in this book. That when you read the quote, you will make you reflect in life and make you think. Like, for example, one of my favorite quotes is this: Love her without what if. Cultivation without second guessing, without comparing her to others. Love her with the steadfast conviction of your soul. If one of you is unshakable, then the relationship can last. Like, and it's like quite common in like nowadays. Even me going to school and all, I always second guess and all. And this quote really made me think about it. That is it when you have a crush on someone or when you like someone? Is it when you like you start to have thoughts about her? Start thinking that oh she's like a red flag and all that. Or when you got in a relationship with her and then thinking that oh she's like a party and all, and what if she's like going out having drinks with other guys? This quote really taught me that and made me reflect that if I really like the girl or love the girl that I want, I should not be second guessing. I should not think or calculate my thoughts and have negative thinking, ruminating of the girls, of my girl, like eventually like or leave me or like do something else. And instead, loving the girl for who she is and have the conviction, as the quote says. I don't know if you can see, but you know, it states here. Love her with the steadfast conviction of your soul. If one of you is unshakable, then the relationship can last. This main thing, if you want to sum it up, is about how to trust. The main idea of trust. Another quote that I would like to share with you from this book as well, which I found this author to be a very amazing author, is this. This quote is about a leadership, right? A wise leader does not assemble a team of only those who agree with him. He needs someone who disagree with him to allow him to see his blind spots. Now, think about it. For this quote, you may think like this, like yeah, I understand. Yes, have someone disagree with me. Yes, and then we have different points of view. But however, I feel this quote makes sense because you should not only friends with your friends, but also friends with those who are your, I will not say enemies, but someone who usually are against you. Then you could see the flaws in you. Even though I feel it's a leadership quote, but it's also a quote of life. Like, you think about it, if you're only friends with someone that you only like friends with, he or she will just only constantly giving you good feedback, good comments, right? Whereas you always friends with someone that always give you constructive feedback, or if we put in other words, maybe give you negative feedback. And instead of taking it and saying that, oh, this person's down on me, doubting me or my goals and all that, you should see from his perspective or her perspective. This quote also helps me lift up my face whenever I feel also quite down. This is also same book, same book. Do you feel unsettled or depressed? Then look at a child's sleeping face for 1 minute. You will soon feel ripples of peace. I feel this is not even a quote. This is like literally asking you to do something, like call to action for you. And it really helped me a lot. Like this book is given to my principal in my old secondary school when I was in a mental hospital. And every time I read this one quote, I will, instead of reading it like a book, I take one quote and reflect on myself, what to do and what to improve. And because of this book, it really aligns me to move on to like bigger things. So yes, I did not take it serious, even though I reflect and all. But now, 3 years from now, I'm back at this book and I'm like reading it every day to understand the quotes and all that. Because every day the quotes, like the quotes are the same, but from your different mindset, like different emotion, it may comes different things. For example, chapter 6, life, right? The example of the book, it was the author will explain like his life, and then after explaining going like the topic is about life and explaining how like him during the temple he raised up, he was from South Korea. Then after he move on to the quotes. Okay. For example, right, this quote very relatable to anyone out there. We don't think twice about spending $9 or $10 on a glass of wine, and yet we hesitate when it comes to buying a book, which the price of only 1 or 2 glass of wine makes a huge sense. Like you could buy, like for me, I'm not so good about wine and all that, but one bottle of soju current market is like about 15 to 20 dollars. I'm not remember about that. A book is roughly around the same price. If you want to go even cheapskate, you can go to the thrift store or some like second-hand bookshop and buy the book, or you can even borrow the book. Oh wait, this is like not even like call to action or advice. It's like it's taking the facts. So I would really recommend you all to read this book, because if you really like everyday feel like every day is a new thing for you, then you should read. I personally like it, and I personally feel this book has helped me a lot. Thank you all for watching. See you next week.